How's everybody doing out there? It's your favorite trainer, Dominique, aka Mr. Fortified, and I'm coming to you guys with my first ever podcast, and I'm super excited to get you guys in tune with where I'm trying to take my business and where I'm going. So one of the main things with my podcast is I want to get a lot of knowledge out there that I've gained over the years, and I want to get this information out to the community. A lot of things we may know, a lot of the things we may not know, but I want to try to put some of the information that I've learned out there, because I think about fitness in a unique way, and I think that most people could benefit from the things that I have to say concerning fitness. Some things that I discuss on my podcast may be controversial. They may ruffle little feathers. They may make you feel some type of way. Some things may be a little controversial. I may look at some race issues. I may look at some things that people get really uncomfortable talking about. But I think that this stuff needs to be addressed, and I think that this would be the best way to try to get this information out to you guys. My passion is 100% fitness, and I want to show you guys that through this element. Something that I think that my business is pretty much lacking is me. So I want to give you guys an insight to how I go about fitness and how I think about fitness. I will be having some guests that I bring along and try to share those topics with you guys. I'll also have certain situations where I'll reach out to the community and get some questions and things like that that you guys may be able to contribute to the podcast. All in all, I want this podcast to be very informational for you guys. I want all the information that I give you guys, not only for you guys to accept it, but I also want to give you guys a chance to actually apply this knowledge. So one of the biggest things with my business is what I try to do. I try to make fitness work for the individual, meaning that I can take any type of lifestyle that you live and incorporate the things that I've learned over the years and make that fitness work for you instead of you working for fitness. And I think that's what makes me unique, and I think that's what people overall need to kind of know about fitness. I think one of the things that kind of steer people away from fitness is that they feel like or they may have this misconception about fitness, and some of the things are really not just true, really not true. So what I want to do is try to take a deeper look at fitness, look at the science of fitness, look at the true meaning of fitness, because fitness can relate to anybody, no matter who you are, going all the way down from a baby all the way up to an elderly person. So these are the things that I want to tackle with my podcast. And like I said before, it's all information that you guys can use and gain, and not only gain, but to actually apply it. I think that's the most important thing, what I want to do with this Fortified Fitness podcast. So one of the main things I like to do, like I said before, at Fortified Fitness or with Fortified Fitness, is that I want to give you all a piece of me. And I think that I have a very unique way of looking at fitness, just because I have a wide variety of things I have experienced and went through, trials and tribulations. And I think you guys will really benefit from learning what I've been through, and being able to look at my mistakes and my successes and apply those things to your own life. How I got started with fitness was I was introduced into actually weightlifting through my football coach, and his name is John Ivlo. And I went to Bolingbrook High School. I played football for him, and he actually got me into actually playing football and powerlifting and things like that. And after that, I was hooked. I remember the first time I took my shirt off after lifting weights for a month, and I seen a little six-pack. I seen my chest popping out a little bit, and I seen my muscles, and I was just absolutely addicted after that. And I kind of just ran with it after that. I have had moments in my career where I've took time off. Like I said, with the trials and tribulations, I've had a child. I have times where work has got overwhelming and I wasn't able to stay on top of my routine and things like that. But all in all, these are the things that makes me a better fitness professional for you guys. And I use the word fitness professional because I like to look at myself as a little bit more than just a personal trainer. Because I think a fitness professional has the knowledge and shares the knowledge, but an actual personal trainer is someone who can just put you through a workout. And I try to do more than that for my clients. I try to show you how to work out. I try to show you, like I said before, which is very big to me, apply these things to your life. And so I'll show you how these certain things in the gym relate to certain situations outside of the gym. And I try to just give you, I don't just tell you why to do something. I don't just show you how to do something. I tell you why you're doing something. So I think that's kind of what the knowledge is, what kind of separates me, and I'm not afraid to share it. I know a lot of the times in the fitness industry that everything's about money, and when I started, I was actually training people for free, which sounds absurd until somebody was like, hey, you could actually make money doing this. You could actually be a pretty good fitness professional. So that's what really got me into training people. It wasn't the money, it wasn't the glitz or the glamour that comes along with it. It was mainly because I never had anyone to show me certain things, and I wanted to help those in need, basically, because I see people struggle with weight and whether it's gaining or losing, and I see people struggle with have different struggles in the gym that they go through year round. And I just wanted to be that person to come to them and tell them there's kind of another way of going about things that may be a little bit better for you guys, that'll help you succeed in those areas that you want to get better in. One of the main things I ran into with trying to develop my business, which really pushed me forward, but actually at first made me take a couple steps back, was when I wasn't seeing my clients produce the results that I really thought they should have. And then I had to take a step back and actually look at my process, redefine my process, and try to get some things together so that my clients could actually start producing results. And one of the biggest things that I ran into starting off was that I'll have these clients coming to me. Some may lose a little weight here, a little weight there. But I also had to realize that I'm also battling this everyday quick fix persona, per se. So that's something that I kind of had to not take my business in that direction. And with Fortified Fitness, I try to be upfront with people about how I want them to go about losing the weight, that it's not just a quick fix or a surgery or a pill you can take or a tea you can drink that's just gonna give you the results that you want. Some of that stuff I don't want to say it does work, but some of that stuff has components that we don't look at, like longevity, meaning that is this stuff really sustainable? So I'll have people coming to me saying that they had surgery, or they know friends that have surgeries, or you know, they got different work done and things like that. But one of the things that they don't look at is the long-term health. And at Fortified Fitness, that's something that I really try to empower people with, is try to get them on the track of not so thinking like it's just a 1 or 2 day or 2 week or 2 month thing. This is something I try to give people sustainable health, and I think that's what separates me as a fitness professional. And I think that once people they do achieve the bodies that they want with me, they also appreciate my services a lot more, because they're able to maintain that body that we work so hard to achieve. So those are some of the things that I think kind of separates me from the bunch. So one of the things I want to go over with you guys is what actually keeps me motivated, because I feel as though that's a really big thing in the fitness community, day-to-day motivation. Some of you guys may wake up some days and you don't want to come to the gym, or you don't want to work out or go for a walk. And these are things that people really struggle with every day. Me having a nice clientele, I actually battle with this daily, trying to get people to stay motivated daily. So some of the things that kind of keep me grounded, I would say one is meditation and prayer. A lot of people overlook this concept, but I think that it's very important to have this in your everyday routine, just so you can kind of separate from the world per se, and have time with yourself. And that'll allow you in the long run to really figure out why you're doing it, and that'll also keep you motivated because you're able to separate yourself from these things. Another thing that keeps me really motivated on the path to greatness, I want to say, is the environment that I create for myself. And that takes a lot of looking at not actually where you are in life, like where you stand, but look at the type of things that you interact with throughout the day. Where you go to work, where you go work out has a big swing in how your motivation is. What you do with your friends on the weekend, what you do on a daily basis. So I just like to tell people to kind of create that environment that you want to create, that environment that's positive and that you want to motivate you to keep you on the right track. So continuing on the track of creating your own environment, I just want you all to keep in mind that you create this environment. This isn't something that's given to you. This is something that you have full control over. So if you need to eliminate some things out of your life, take the power and do that. If you need to add things into your life, take responsibility and do that. Don't just look at everything as if it's just happening to you, because you are always in full control of the environment that you create. All right, so in closing, I want to give you guys a little forecast and where my business is heading. Some of the things I want to get into is obviously the podcast. This is going to be live. I'm going to have different guests. I'm going to be doing different things to try to improve this thing that I want to get started on. I'm really passionate about this, and I think that this is the best way for me to get the information out that I've learned over the years. I'll also be shooting videos and things like that, motivational videos, and just giving you guys an insight to who I am, and I'll be doing that over YouTube. You can always follow me on all social media, and I'm always posting everything from my workouts and things like that, quick tips, and I just want to come to you guys daily with more information. I'm also going to have a website coming up in the next couple weeks. That website will include just a little bit more information about myself, how you can locate my business if you're interested. I also have getfortifiedfitness.com, where you can go and get your personalized your personalized gear and things like that. Another thing I want to get into is online coaching. I think that that's the best way for you guys to get a lot of information for those who can't make it to my actual training sessions, or we may live far apart. You may have moved another state, Dallas, California, Atlanta. This would be an easy way so that you could still get a lot of my theories and methods right there on your phone or on your computer screen. And it's another way to just keep us connected. So I really want to take this online training a little bit more serious. Not a little bit more serious. I'm going to take it 100% serious, because I feel as though that's a way for me to get my brand out to the world. The last thing that I want to do with Fortified Fitness is I want to try to connect more with you guys, meaning that I want to give you a little bit more of me. I know over the years I haven't been one to sit in front of the camera and kind of deliver myself. This is not my most comfortable moment in life, but this is something that I think that you guys could benefit from, just knowing a little bit about who I am and knowing a little bit more about where I want to take my business. I think that that'll be beneficial for you guys. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to my first ever live podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Other than that, make sure you get fortified.